In the scriptural justice system, the highest of the high, the Most High Yah, is the judge and jury, and the seed of Israel are his children. These are their stories. From Genesis to the Persian era, before Greece and Rome, every major civilization described in the Hebrew writings, Nile Valley Egypt, Cush, Canaan, Sheba, Babylon, Assyria, and early Israel, was made up of Afro-Asiatic peoples whose complexions ran from dark brown to black. Linguistically and genetically, these populations belong to what scholars call the Afro-Asiatic family, stretching from Sudan and Ethiopia through Egypt and the Levant to Arabia. No archaeological layer from this period, roughly 3000 BCE to 500 BCE, shows any northern European physical presence. The peoples ruling the Bible lands were Afro-Levantine, not European. 2. Ishmael's line and the early Arabs. Ishmael, son of Abraham and Hagar the Egyptian, would have inherited the same African appearance as his mother. The oldest South Arabian inscriptions, Sabaean, Manaean, Katabanian, show a dark-skinned, curly-haired Arabian population closely tied to Kushite and Ethiopian peoples across the Red Sea. Arab originally meant desert dweller, only later did it become an ethnic label. The early Arabs were southern, black-appearing tribes. Number 3. When lighter populations entered the picture, the Greeks, from about 330 BCE and later the Romans, from 63 BCE onward, were the first Europeans to conquer and settle in the Near East. Their arrival brings statues and frescoes that introduce paler complexions, not because locals changed, but because colonists from the North Mediterranean entered the region. After Alexander's conquests, Greek cities like Alexandria and Antioch became mixing grounds. Over centuries, intermarriage and slavery produced lighter-skinned urban elites, while rural populations remained dark. 4. After the fall of the Second Temple, 70 CE, the Roman destruction scattered the children of Israel across Africa, Arabia, and the Mediterranean. Roman garrisons and settlers also brought southern European genes into the Levant for the first time in significant numbers. The Arab Peninsula later, post-400 CE, absorbed Persian, Syriac and Greco-Roman refugees, each wave adding lighter tones, especially in the north and coastal ports. So yes, the light-complexioned Arab and Levantine types familiar today are largely the result of post-Roman admixture. Earlier Arabs and Israelites look like the dark Afro-Asiatic peoples of Africa's northeast corridor. 5. Summary timeline. Era, dominant ancestry. Appearance in sources. Pre-Greek, before 500 BCE, Afro-Asiatic, Kushite, Egyptian, Canaanite, Israelite, Arabian, brown-black complexions. Greek Hellenistic, 330 to 63 BCE. Mix begins, Greek colonists, native peoples, some lighter elites in port cities. Roman 63 BCE to 400 CE, continuous admixture with Europe. Pale types appear in mosaics, majority still dark. After 70 CE, Israelite and Arab dispersions across Africa and Asia. Original bloodlines survive mainly in African and southern Arabian branches. So to restate plainly, before Greece and Rome, the world of the Bible was a black and dark brown world. Ishmael's descendants, the early Arabs, were the same. Lighter-skinned Arabs and Levantines arose mainly after the Greco-Roman era through centuries of northern admixture. That's the historical and anthropological line most consistent with the archaeological and textual record available today. Welcome to Yah and Order.
I'm just flying high on my horse. I live by peace while you incite wars. I just mind my business, I just mind my business. While you just in your feelings, you just in your feelings.